Registering your trademark is one thing you must do when you run a business, especially when you run a business online. Hi everyone, this is Sul. Today I will be talking about e-commerce and online business. For a lot of people, a lot of businesses these days, online business is much bigger than offline business. And there are 4 things I do want to discuss today. And first 2, I'll be talking about domain name and registration and hosting issue and cyber squatting that comes along with it. And also the other thing I'm going to be talking about is term of use. All right, let's dive in. So first, I want to talk about domain name registration and hosting. I recently had a call from a client who was basically saying that I am not good with computer. I hired this guy. This young guy basically took over my web hosting, changed the phone number that was listed on the website, and basically took the business. And he was so frustrated. He didn't know what to do. He was saying that he was keep calling GoDaddy to get a right to change this website again. And then GoDaddy was saying, well, you have to show that you own this. And it was a battle for him. And I don't want a similar thing to happen to you. This is very common concept than everyone thinks about. So let's say you came up with a business and your business name is youprettygirl.com. You run an online shop for women clothing. You run the business and you have very good review on Yelp. You have very good review on Google. And one day you forgot to extend your web hosting. Poop! Someone just took it. How can I prevent this? So it's actually more common than you think. It's called cyber squatting. Let's say someone took over a hosting website called coca-cola.com when they're not Coca-Cola. That's called cyber squatting. And when that happens, if you actually own the trademark and the brand name, you can actually fight this. And it's a lot easier to fight it once you do own it. Own the brand name because it's directly related to it. Again, I've said it so many times, registering your trademark is one thing you must do when you run a business, especially when you run a business online. Again, I want to say if register your trademark, then cyber squatting can happen at a new platform. New platform happens all the time. We're talking about www.com right now, but now it has moved on to Facebook, Instagram. Someone took already Instagram ownership of it. Now people are talking about metaverse, so it can happen throughout. And the one law that really protects it is trademark. So I want to again emphasize the importance of trademark. The second thing I want to talk about is term of use, because a lot of people do not think of term of use just because it's something that people just click and move on. But a term of use is basically a contract between the owner of the website or the online business and the users. And because you're in that relationship, it's very important as a seller and a buyer to double check it. As a seller, you want to make it very clear what it is that you're selling. What it is am I selling? The goods is this. I will have a return period of certain time. I will have a warranty period of certain time. And shipping will be this if you return it for XYZ reason. Term of use is basically a contract between you and me. Let's make it very clear what our contracts is, and it always helps a long way when it comes to it. The one thing also I want to talk about terms of use that you may want to incorporate is if you are dealing with a lot of international businesses, it's important for you to also acknowledge that some of things may have custom issues. Some of them may be subject to a different foreign law. As a seller, you want to make sure that you will not be responsible for it. And as a buyer, you want to be aware that there's a risk there and what will happen if such a thing becomes an issue. So these are the 2 things I wanted to talk about today. The next round I will be talking about privacy issue, data privacy issue, and the other thing I will be talking about is a copyright contents. Thank you.